ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to our English news coming to you from Canal, Algérie. I'm your host, Ines Killou. To the headlines. The President of the Republic is in Russia for a 3-day state visit at the invitation of his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. The Algerian-Russian relations are historical and date back to the Liberation War, and the two countries are stepping up the efforts to promote them to higher levels in all fields. And pursuant to the guidelines of the President of the Republic, 900 kids of our national community abroad are to spend the holidays in Algeria to get closer to their homeland. Welcome back. First in our news, at the invitation of the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, arrived in Moscow for a 3-day state visit to Russia as a part of promoting cooperation between the two friendly countries.
Почетный караул от войск Московского территориального гарнизона. В честь вашего прибытия в столицу Российской Федерации, город-герой Москву, построен начальник почетного караула капитан Ильин.
After listening to the two national anthems and saluting the flag, the President of the Republic reviewed detachments of the different Russian forces, which paid him the honors. Then the President of the Republic greeted the Russian and Algerian receiving delegations. After that, the President of the Republic reviewed detachments of the Russian forces. The President of the Republic will take part in the proceedings of St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. Earlier in the day, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, had left Algiers for a 3-day state visit to Russia at the invitation of his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. On his departure at Houari Boumediene International Airport, the President listened to the national anthem. Of the Republic reviewed a detachment of the Republican Guard who paid him the honors. The head of state was seen off by the Prime Minister Ayman bin Abdurrahman, the Army General Saeed Shingriha, Chief of Staff of the People's National Army, and the Principal Private Secretary of the Presidency, Mohammed Nadir Al-Arbawi. The presidential plane was escorted by aircrafts belonging to the People's National Army to accompany him in Algeria's airspace while heading to Russia for a 3-day state visit. The historical relations between Algeria and Russia are likely to witness a considerable increase as the two countries are endeavoring to promote their cooperation in different fields, notably industry, energy, and higher education to the highest levels. Details with Melissa Kabesh.
Strong, historical, and profound is the least to say to qualify the relations between Algeria and Russia based on friendship ever since the Liberation War. Algeria was able to count on the support of the former Soviet Union, capable then to establish diplomatic relations with the Algerian Provisional Government in March 1962. Following Algeria's independence, a strategic partnership was established in different domains such as energy, transport, culture, and even national defense, which allowed a number of Russians to practice their professions here in Algeria and Algerian students to continue their higher studies in Russia. As for now, a permanent dialogue is underway between the two capitals, namely Algiers and Moscow. During her visit to Algeria last March, the president of the Russian Federation's Council, Valentina Matvienko, recalled the support of Russia when it comes to Algeria's request to join the BRICS group. As for the visit of the head of the Russian diplomacy, Sergei Lavrov, in 2022, during which he was received by the President of the Republic, Mr. Lavrov hailed the excellent historical relation linking the two countries. An opportunity to exchange expertise that will allow both Algiers and Moscow to strengthen their relation and beef up their cooperation in several fields.
Following the death of the former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi at the age 86, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, extended to the family of the late Berlusconi, the government and all the friendly Italian people his sincere condolences and sympathy. In line with the guidelines of the President of the Republic, between 600 and 900 kids of our community established abroad will be offered organized trips to Algeria, an operation chaired by the Grand Mosque of Paris. Najah Tiyar tells us more about this lofty initiative.
It is the first since many decades. The organization of vacation camps in Algeria for 900 Algerian kids residing in France, an operation staged by the Grand Mosque of Paris in coordination with the Youth and Sports Ministry.
We are
concretizing the President of the Republic's decisions. The President of the Republic always grants great importance to the Algerian community abroad and especially in France. And since the start of my duty in this position, the head of the Grand Mosque of Paris tasked me to convey many messages to our youth. The experience has been already tested last year. 100 kids had benefited from a trip to Algeria organized by the Grand Mosque of Paris. The operation was a big success.
Et fort de ce succès, Monsieur le Président de la
Due to the success of the previous operation, the President of the Republic called on us to organize vacation camps in Algeria for the summer season of 2023 for 600 to 900 children. We are working on this project with the support of the Algerian Consulate and the Algerian Embassy in France. Several points were discussed during the last Council of Ministers in a presentation devoted to the preparations for receiving the Algerian community abroad for the tourist season of this year, where numerous measures have been taken to provide the best conditions and facilitations included in discount of flight prices pursuant to the President of the Republic's instructions meant to grant more advantages to our community settled abroad.
Still in the same context, to shed light on the important facilitations granted to our nationals, many Algerians from abroad return to Algeria in this summer. As the Eid approaches, the airports welcome a lot of people. Both the customs services and staff are facilitating the procedures for them. More details with Najah Tiyar.
It is with great joy that the members of the Algerian community established abroad are back to Algeria, and to spend a pleasant stay in their homeland, several facilitations have been put in place to ensure for them an excellent welcome upon their arrival. The most important thing is that there are agents everywhere to guide us. Thankfully, we have finished all the proceedings quickly and easily. We have set up 46 counters spread over 3 arrival halls. The objective is to guarantee travelers efficient support and avoid the long waiting, in addition to the mobilization of a large number of police officers in charge of the smooth running of operations. Same atmosphere at Tlemcen Airport, where travelers received a warm welcome that was beyond their expectations.
The President of the Republic's decisions were favorable to us at all levels. Long live Algeria. We were warmly welcomed. I traveled twice lately and I was well received.
In accordance with the President of the Republic's directives, a special summer season system has been put in place at the airport's level for an optimal management of the travelers' flow.
Algeria aspires to provide Europe with green hydrogen. Agreements for producing and exporting material were already signed in Italy. This topic topped the workshop held at the International Center of Conferences here in Algiers. Melissa Kabesh with the details.
Renewable hydrogen is the new approach adopted by Algeria. Thanks to its great potentialities in the field, our country is willing to use its expertise to produce green hydrogen.
On a des atouts, on a une proximité.
Algeria has several advantages due to its geographic position, notably its closeness to European markets. Its networks and transport facilities constitute immense assets. This expert workshop on developing renewable hydrogen intervenes in a context marked by Algerian-European cooperation. The participants present in this event put forward Algeria's potentials and advantages, making it a major regional actor in this field. They also presented the strategy of Algeria and European Union in terms of hydrogen development and mechanisms. I think there is a great deal of will and commitment to develop what is needed, notably when it comes to infrastructures, finance and the legal arsenal.
Des infrastructures, le savoir et aussi le cadre légal. L'Algérie va continuer son rôle en tant que
As a reliable exporter when it comes to natural gas, Algeria needs to prepare the entire ecosystem to obtain clean products. Combining both solar and wind energies could allow Algeria to develop the field of green hydrogen, offering by this new opportunities in the field of electricity production and chemical industry. Algeria aims at launching new projects to test the different technologies and approaches intended for production, storage and distribution of hydrogen.
The national football team is in full preparation ahead of taking on Uganda as part of the African Cup of Nations qualifier slated for June 18 in Cameroon before facing Tunisia in a friendly game in Annaba Stadium 2 days later. The training session was held at the training center of Sidi Moussa here in Algiers. And the city of Oran is promoting the Arab Sports Games scheduled between July 5th to 15th. To this effect, a parade and cultural events of all kinds were held in the main streets of the city. The atmosphere was festive with flags of the participating countries. It is worth recalling that Oran has been selected more among the 5 cities to host this major Arab event. That was it for today. Thank you for joining us. Good night.